All these people here, I would think we won. Like, I'm like, what are you guys doing? Yeah. It's not over.
Well, I mean, the days from one, personally.
See what you guys say. I'm like, what are you figuring? Like there's another round to go or something.
Come on, you act like you're afraid of Kevin. You got them all in.
Lamar, how have you felt with all the criticism that the team's been taking since you guys lost?
I mean, well, of course, I can understand it. You know, I think people expect us to see us in the championship round. You know, we did, and we just got caught out there. You know, just got caught on the chin. Couldn't get up.
How you reflect on your time with Phil?
Amazing, you know, history. Being a part of his championship teams, you know, of course, watching them win championships with Michael Jordan and Scottie Pippen and Shaq, Kobe, you know, to experience that as a basketball player's dream, you know, came true.
He stuck his neck out for you 2 summers ago in the contract negotiations that this guy.
Yeah.
How much did that mean to you, and can you tell us anything about it?
Amazing compliment, you know, that they felt like they needed me back to complete their team. You know, I just a little upset because I think now I just feel like maybe I came up a little short. I'm probably just taking it a little hard, you know, I'm hard on myself. But I told him and Mitch just upstairs that I appreciate it, man. You know, appreciate the time, the run that we had. And, you know, now it's time to gear up and try to start another one.
What was kind of the point of emphasis from your exit?
About the great year I had. It's funny, but you know, on the plane on the way back, that's what kind of broke me down. When I was with Derek, and I was talking to him about individual success, but after experiencing championships, to hell with it. And you never know how, you know, you go through so many things in life, and the 1 year I get noticed or get accolades, right, or, you know, to work with my wife, and, you know, this reality show and fragrance happen, is the year that my team comes up short and we lose, so. Yeah, it's just the way it is.
Do you think people will draw an unfortunate line between that stuff and a lack of success in surfing?
Say it again?
Do you think people will, you know, point to that, to the extracurricular stuff?
Yeah, I mean, you know, if they're that silly to think that the whole team was doing it, you know, that's not what the whole team was doing. You know, I remember shooting a show, and you know, we won, you know, 16, 17 games in a row. You know, I didn't do any of that in the playoffs. So, I mean, if people want to be that silly and point to that and think that's the reason why we lost, so we came up short, then I'll let them be silly.
Of course, there's some people who are saying break up the Lakers, right? It's all done, blow it up, get on with it. What do you think of that?
Yeah, again, you know, because of our past success, people expect us to play in the championship and lose. If we do lose a certain way, I guess. Or maybe they just expect us to win championships. You know, they won 3 in a row. And I guess when we won 2 in a row, it was just automatically people think, oh, they got to win 3 in a row, or it's, you know, it's no good. I mean, how many people could obviously they won back-to-back championships? We just have to find a way to get there again. You know, make adjustments. You know, when you play on a high level, 3-4 years in a row, you know, all the teams are gearing up for you. And, you know, they got us. Sometimes you get beat, man. in life, right? Sports, sometimes you lose. And lost.
Do you think that assumption was
Do
made?
you think it's some truth to the notion that it's those 3 years in the finals, playing so long, that at this point just the team was fatigued on some level or just didn't have the same level of energy?
That happens, and as professionals, you find a way to win. You find a way to use all your tools. If I think about how much basketball is played, from the finals to Olympics to finals to World Championships to the finals again, like just straight. And all of us, going to the finals 3 years in a row. Fatigue's part of our game. Maybe it played a part. Who knows? We just lost.
What about age?
They were ready for us. And Dallas is older than us. The people always say age, you know what I mean? If you take their top 9 players and match them up against our top 9 players, I think they're older than us. By like a year and a half. Age is a beautiful thing. Especially in the NBA, because how many times have the youngest team in the NBA won a championship? That doesn't happen. And what we've seen with Derrick Rose is historic, right? The youngest guy ever. So I don't think age had anything to do with it.
Why would we go wrong this year?
We never got to that consistency, just playing defense at a high level. From the beginning to the season, to the end. Because you're gonna miss shots, you're gonna be off, you're not gonna be on your game. You're gonna be tired, but you always can play team defense. You always could be one of the best defensive teams in the league, and I didn't think we did that throughout the whole year. We didn't make the game hard enough for teams.
Why didn't you, though, in the sense that you've done it before? You guys.
I mean, that's not you can't. It just happens.
Is it effort?
Because I'm not gonna say that we didn't give effort, but we just never played defense on a high level throughout the year. It caught up to us when the team got hot. See, we were up 16. Those games when we were up 16 and down 2-0. We were up 6 or 7 or 8. Last 3 minutes, we get the game up. And a team that got hot beat us on jump shots. That doesn't really happen.
Lamar, after games you were talking about humility, basketball humbles you.
Oh,
A lot
yeah, it
of times
does.
after games you said that.
Yeah, it does.
Is this the ultimate humility? And were you guys as hungry as you were the last?
Oh, yeah, I mean, I don't think, of course we were hungry. You know why we were hungry? Because it hurt when we lost. So if you lose and you're like, oh, okay. That means you didn't really want it, you were hungry. But of course we were hungry. And basketball is I haven't been out, this is the first time I've been out the house. You know what I'm saying? What happened? Yeah, shit.
You embarrassed by it? The way it ended?
I think it's okay to be embarrassed by the way it ended. A little bit.
Lamar, that basketball line.
wanted to really win one for win this one in a row in particular. Just saying that this is probably it for him. What are your thoughts on winning this one?
I wish it had happened like that. And of course, you always want to go out with a fight or fighting a little better. But I think Phil will be all right.
Why did you stay in the house?
I don't want to. I got a backyard. I go out there. We don't want to go, you know what I'm saying? I
Not
gotta.
locking the closet.
Yeah, nah. I'm not hiding under my bed or anything like that. I got some sun. I just wanted to stay home. I know what to expect as far as questions, and sometimes I
Have you been listening to the radio shows and the media
and my TV, I changed the channel. It goes from 501 to 550, all the movies. I'm not bumping into any. Nope. No, I don't want to do 206, 207, 208, no 245, TNT, no.
You have cable guys to take the channels off?
No, I don't want to hear about. Yeah, I don't want to hear about the games. I won't know who won the NBA championship until I probably get back. You know, I'll go get my children and you know, put my family together and be normal. You know?
What does that do for you in terms of, I mean, it looks like you're just wanting to just detach yourself a little bit.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that. And it helps you put, you know, things in perspective, you know, what's really important. And I can't wait to go back home to South Jamaica, you know, go sit on a, you know, on a crate in front of the store. No cameras, just coming all the way down a little bit. And get ready for training.
Lamar, you talk a lot about togetherness and bond and all things. Those work a lot down the stretch. What can this mean for you?
I think it'll be easy for us because, you know, what we've been through in this Dallas series. You know what I'm saying? Definitely bring us closer together. You know, sometimes like death does in a family or whatever. You know, I guess it came at the perfect time. I guess it was needed because it happened. And, you know, now all we can do is learn from it, get better as a team, and, you know, hopefully it never happen again.
Lamar, you talked earlier about the past.
You just alluded to that you lost the playoffs. You're blowing a 16-point lead and getting beat by 20 shots. I mean, those kinds of things, when they happen in the regular season, we're just kind of, you know, one game, get dismissed. But it happened a lot more this season than maybe in the past. I think that
Yeah.
it would have, no, but that was, I guess, the proper attitude they had about the regular season.
Nah, what happened was we got cocky and we played cat and mouse with the rest of the league. You know, when they were gunning for us. And I think we took it on the chin pretty good, right? I mean, not as good as you can take it. And we just couldn't recover.
Lamar, you talked about
Elo, this
We
gonna be
got
a
to tip our hats off to Dallas. I mean, you remember that in the first half? They were, I guess that was a closeout game for them, right? 3-0. This kid Jason Terry and Paige Stojakovic, like, let's not talk, you know, we can't discredit them and their system and their coach. Yeah.
This is going to be a coaching switch, obviously. What type of coach would be best for this current team if it stays intact?
You know, of course, a coach that can just, you know, keep us bonded, push us. You know, this should be an easy team to coach. You know, Kobe, Powell, Derek Fisher, Andrew Bryant, and Lamar Odom. All that tells you got veterans that know how to play. They know how to play off each other. You could probably coach this team.
You think Brian Shaw?
Throw your name in the
I take $8 million.
You think Brian Shaw would be a good guy for that job?
Of course, he knows us. He knows the system. You know, he knows us as basketball players. He knows us personality-wise. Of course, he will be.
Mar, what are you going to miss most about Phil?
The sarcasm. Yeah.
Lamar,
Our weird relationship. Really weird relationship. Yeah.
How's it weird?
It was fun though. You know, like and how he used to push me. You know, and how it was fun for me to try to prove him wrong. You know, but I learned so much from him. He's got me into reading. You know, which helps me learn, and I learn learn something new every day. So.
You want
Observe
to
process.
stay with the triangle offense? Do you think that's the way to go?
Yeah, I think I would love for that just to be our system. Because when we do it right, we can use everybody and get everybody involved, and let them use their advantages.
Lamar,
It's pretty unusual for guys that kind of keep 12 seasons into the league or kind of career best year like you did this year. How do you account for that?
Wow. I look at the company that I keep, on the court. Yeah. I've learned so much from Kobe as far as work ethic and getting better and competing. Some of Phil, Kyle, Derek. And, I always felt like if I just, practice the game, no matter what, I feel like I can do better. It was something that just came natural to me. It was a gift. So I know if I work at that gift, work at being a better athlete, that it just start to blossom and I start to do different things. There's so many different things I still want to add to my game. I still got my legs. I don't think I missed a game this year. Injury free. I feel good. I know I look good. I got a beautiful wife.
Does that family element help too, do you think, or play a role?
Definitely. Definitely, because you feel support. There's come on, I get to talk to Bruce Jenner before games. He's one of the best athletes ever. About winning, about competing, about your mindset. You got 3 gorgeous chicks cheering for you. You would want to play good too.
When you talked about Phil, suggesting books to read. I've always been fascinated by this whole thing, how Phil pushes you in other areas besides basketball. How did this help you as a basketball player, or did it
Well,
not?
it helps you, of course it helps you. I mean, you're upstairs. And anytime you feel like you're learning, or you can outsmart your opponent, it helps you in life. You don't want to be recognized as just a basketball player. You want to be able to, hold a press conference and captivate a room. And Reed did that for me.
Ron, or Lamar, you talked a little bit earlier about the weird relationship you said you had with Phil, with just embracing that needling aspect of it. Was that a process for you?
Yeah, I guess it was just a process for us on how we were going to relate to each other. It just kind of happened, and it's really natural, and, I love him. It was great having him as a coach.
Well, how long is your window open? I mean, you like a good boxing analogy. Are you guys Roy Jones or you Bernard Hopkins?
Us?
Yeah.
Of course, it can go either way. We got the talent, and if we work, it was always good to have a balance of good older players and, younger players with energy that can play at a certain level. I think we can go. I thought we were going to win 4 championships in a row. After getting there against Boston and losing, then winning 2 in a row. I'll be lying to tell you, we were down 3-0. I thought we were going to come back and win the series. Honestly, I was being honest with myself. Hey, it's meant to be. I think we can get there again and really push the league. And I don't know. I think we can do the same thing we've done before.
Lamar,
Time for 2 more, guys. Does it add any more? After next year, the Lakers will have an option on your last year. Is there any more? Does that add any? Does it give you enough more incentive? Does that add anything?
That's business. And now, we always talk, there's a business to basketball, right? If you're a free agent, you want to play well, it'll help, as far as your business is concerned. But basketball's been good to me now, and I get to do what I love. You know, I get to do what I was 6 or 7 years old. You know, and I would go to the park, and they'd be like, "That kid can play." Like, you know what I mean? It's always came to me, and it's, you know, put me in a position to be able to take care of my family. I'm blessed, you know. So it'll never just come down to money like that.
How much time
Lamar, now
do
that
you take before you get back into the gym?
I'll take 2 weeks off. I have my own trainer that I work with. Like tonight, I'm probably in the box, just so my legs won't die and my core stays right. It just so happens that my trainer and my trainer's kids and my kids knew each other since they were, you know, born. So we'll all just go hang out somewhere, and I'll, you know, start working in a little bit.
Lamar, now that
We
you're
really
a few
need to end
days-
this. Mark and then Ted, the last two.
Lamar, now that you're a few days removed from the game, was there any extra feeling of regret of just how it ended with?
Of course there will be. I won't be able to. You know, I probably have to detach myself from basketball, sports talk for a minute, and it's very hurtful on how it ended.
Lamar, you talk about the uncertainty of this offseason, not knowing who your coach is going to be, what the labor situation is. It's going to be very strange.
Yeah, it's life though. You know what I mean? We wake up, you don't know. We're just fortunate enough to wake up.
Sound like you know it.
So, you know, I'll just, you know, conduct myself as if the season was right around the corner.